Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. Look at this Toyota. It's a 2006 Highlander. It's a hybrid limited edition. And what is pretty remarkable, it has 317,000 miles on the odometer, still running strong. There are no problems with it. The owner is super happy with it. As you can see, very active person. So you can imagine it's going in the woods and dirt and so on all the time. Yet it still keeps running. And the only problem here is the rear window disappeared. It's not here and disappeared in the door. Doesn't want to go up, it went only down and it's stuck there. In previous video I removed this door panel. I did it step by step in very detailed fashion, so people for multiple reasons they will know how to take it off the rear door without damaging anything. In this video I would like to explain how I will troubleshoot this problem, what I'm listening to, what I'm watching, and hopefully we will be lucky without ordering any parts and spending any money. Hopefully in this case, I have a feeling we will be able to fix it for the owner. He will pick up this evening and keep driving this super awesome vehicle. I believe the key is here somewhere inside. Yeah, on the dash. So we will put the vehicle on. Nothing's playing. This is awesome. Look how it is. Isn't this unbelievable? 317,000 miles. There's no codes, nothing. It keeps running perfectly. So this is the window which we were just looking at, right? And it's not doing anything, I believe, because the other switch is disconnected. Right, this one's working. This is nothing. Yep, this works. So let's go together and hook the switch which is on that door panel still. This is what I'm talking about. While removing the door panel, I unclipped a door window switch. Now let's see. This is where it is. And this is what we need to remove right now and put it back on that wire. So here we are on the table. This blue and brown, that should be the body of the switch. And that lighter brown, it's the housing. So I'm assuming there are tabs on the front and on the back. I don't want to keep shoving my head in the camera, but you know what? I need some space. Here we go. It's nasty dirty. Here we are. Now we have a switch connected. I will go back and put the ignition on. Here comes my diagnostic. I'm already, what I did was from here. And as you can see, the window is trying to move. So I knew it's not a switch, neither wiring harness. Right? We have some movement. And that's why I'm suspecting that the window fell off the window regulator track. It got disconnected. I believe it was pretty common for some reason on this generation. Now comes the unfortunate part, removing this plastic without destroying it. This gooey stuff. It's always kind of pain to deal with. Some people will rip it off and never put it back. Blah blah blah, which is not our case. But As you can see, I could heat it up with the heat gun. Might go a little bit faster, but I'm just trying to show you what is included in the work like this. This has to be removed because I want to see all the components. I folded that moisture foil right here so it's out of the way. I don't want to have it here or on the bottom. And I will start looking what's up with the window. So the glass is here, right? It's here. We can see the bottom, but it's too low. So I will put my fingers through here and try to lift it. All right, 10 millimeters. 1, 2, 3. That should be it. Trying to stay away from your view. Voila! We were right. It is. This limited version has a beautiful JBL speakers. I think I can put it here. And sure enough, my friend. Aha! I can see the track moved. Let me bring light. I will show you where exactly. Observe, please, the marks. The light might be actually not giving us much of favor, but I hope you can see this. Right here is where the rubber and the metal supporting bracket was. It was right here. And it moved, it traveled this way after 317,000 miles it took to move. Right, this rubber, instead of being glued to the glass, for some reason it failed. The entire, this is, I will say, 1.5 inches. The steel, the metal part, move 1.5 inches. The rubber part, slide it from here to here, that's like 1 inch. It went this way, and this is why the whole window fell off the regulator. And now it's stuck on the bottom, it's hitting each other, banging on each other, and there is a danger actually if you keep doing it, you will break the glass. So let's fix this correctly for the customer so he can keep using it. I believe the regulator, it's fine. Let's find out. While filming, I didn't look enough because I tried to talk to you. Look, the part of regulator, it's right here. This is that sliding plastic which needs to travel in those rails. And this is stopping me from lifting the window up. So I will use my one hand to push it towards to myself. And it will let the window, which is, I hope you can see it, right underneath it. It will let me to move it even more. Let's see. I will give you one big advice which I learned in past. When you work around these window regulators, always have a gloves. The metal parts were never made with some precision or complicated production. It's basically the metal which is cut by the machines, and the edges are always super sharp. So be careful about that so you don't cut yourself. Now I have that window all the way up, as you can see, and everything is moving. This is my regulator. It will not work because I unhook it here. Oh yeah, and the arm showed up for me right here. So we are actually getting somewhere, my friend. Now if I want to skip removing this whole arm of that window regulator, I'm trying to see what will be a spot to get them together right here where is the sweet spot where basically where the regulator fell off, where I can put it in and then start moving this rail. Right, so I am right here. If I'm correct, this is where the arm of the regulator is furthest this way. It seems to be that I might be in luck, and this is exactly the area where this happened and where it fell off. Let me show you detail. I put the light inside of door panel. So this is what happened, and I was connecting it somewhere in this level. I had to put this arm a little bit higher here, so you couldn't see it. It was up there, and that's where the green sliding element went into the rail. Now I need to start moving that whole part towards to the left, so it doesn't happen in the future. I will say the most practical area will be right here. Let's see if I can carefully tap on it and move it towards to the front. I will go ahead and lubricate that metal rail and the rubber part, because I want to move the metal rail, which is holding that rubber. I don't want to lubricate rubber and glass. I want to lubricate actually the metal right here, metal and the rubber. And that should, I'm using WD-40 because I will loop right now, but through the time it will actually, kind of dry out. Alright, I had to move you further because I need a space right now for myself. As I said, I'm carefully approaching the metal only. Don't want to touch the glass, and I'm tapping on it, and it started moving this way, which is exactly what I need. So the window regulator in the future will have no chance to, in that one spot which is around here, will have no chance to fall out. It will be another 1.5 inch inside, therefore that won't happen again. Here you can see actually where it's supposed to be, right? That's that sliding area. There is that green slider on the arm of the regulator. So I didn't have to loosen these to enter this rail. Roughly in this area it was possible to put it in and start moving this entire metal part, this rail, towards to the front where the marks still are visible, right? I'm heading back towards there. And when you have this rail so nicely exposed, I'm actually shocked there are no remnants of the grease. This is the time to grab a bunch of grease and seriously grease heck out of it. Just please don't push hard. These rails, as I said before, they're extremely sharp. You don't want to cut yourself. I did cut myself in the past, obviously, and I remember it still. You put that grease on both up and down, and that plastic green element will nicely spread it there inside of that rail, and it will be sliding up and down way easier. For example, and I'm not promoting this product or anything, Blaster silicone spray lubricant. I always make sure blast on rubber window and door seals, right? So I'm making sure it's compatible. Then you can put this little straw here in that nozzle because you don't want to make mess all over. And just a little bit in this channel. And when you start moving it up and down, it will fly up way easier. That means way less stress on that window regulator. It will last longer. Also the battery is not supplying so much voltage, so this is a win-win for everybody. Let's see if we have improvement. We have that charger on the battery. Oh yeah, baby. Absolutely incredible. Right here on the bottom. Yep, this is perfectly spreading the grease, and I can tell you, this baby is not going pop off anymore. I can see it down here. Ladies and gentlemen, mission accomplished. I really hope you find this video helpful. If you like it, please give it a thumb up and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. Thank you for watching, thank you for supporting this channel, and I will catch you later, alligator.